Okay, another attempt at the video, hopefully in the right orientation this time. As you can see, I've not got the mains adapter yet, so I've got everything still connected to batteries. This particular one here is got the two sets of side screens attached to it. The next 9-volt one is the rest of the lights within the pod, so that's the side walls and the ceiling. This set here is for the front screens, and there's also this little box here that's got 3 AAAs in, which powers the sound. So we'll have another go at filming the interior again, and I'll knock the main light off in a second once I've got everything connected up. So here we go with the side screens, the lights, and the front screens. I'll turn the main light off, so I can hold that in place now. It's hardly Kubrick, but it's pretty good. And then we'll try again for the sound.
Pod 3 EVA, Hal. Made radio contact with him yet?
The radio is still dead.
Do you have a positive track on him?
Yes, I have a good track.
Do you know what happened?
I'm sorry, Dave. I don't have enough information.
Open the pod door, Hal.
The video will focus very well if I move the focus. Maybe try for a view from the other side.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
There's the rear lights, the green lights.
What's the problem?
On the arming panels for the explosive door.
What are you talking about, Hal?
This mission is too important for me to allow you to jeopardize it.
Maybe see the ceiling. As I say, to the naked eye, it actually looks fantastic. It's just I'm shooting this on the
without your space helmet.
I'm shooting this on the digital SLR rather than a camcorder, so it doesn't focus particularly well at small scale. You have a look at the outside, you can see there's quite a lot of light leakage there, which I'll address before I actually put the sides on. What happens with the screens is they cycle through their sort of animations, and then they reach the end of the animation and they sort of freeze on a still frame, but they still look great. And obviously if I put switches on that on the base, I'll be able to switch it on and off and cycle them again. But I think overall it looks spectacular. There's a little tiny bit of you see the very top row of lights above the screens on the right hand side there. I think there's something in there interfering with the flow of the light, so I'm going to have a look at that to just see if I can even the light out on those buttons. Having said that, some of the buttons in the movie aren't lit at all times, and if you really wanted to go to town with this, and I suppose you could argue that I have done, but if you wanted to go even further with this, you could animate the lights as well. And I think that's something that Carl Darby, who created the screens, has been talking about, putting an Arduino program together to animate the lights. But I'm pretty pleased with the way it's come out, and I'm now working on the exterior pieces in order to get the thing closed up, and it obviously looks more like a pod. So we'll leave it there for now. I'm going to try and use a webcam to get inside the pod, but it hasn't worked for me so far, so this might be the best I can do without you actually standing and looking inside the pod, but I'll see what I can do with that. Okay.